kita finish kita punya Principles of Capital Business Masterclass recently, and the recent class we decided kita nak buat support sessions macam ini. Is a support session untuk kita review balik apa yang kita pelajari hari itu, and it's very short just to recap our minds, to keep our energy going. And the topic hari ini is Aspirational Clarity and Visibility. Aspirational Clarity and Visibility. I can tell you right now, masa first time I dengar ni pun, I really don't get it. I really don't understand it until kita dah pergi berkali-kali and dah nampak dia punya relationship tu tentang clarity and visibility and aspiration. So kalau anda first time dengar benda ni masa dekat POC, memang you memang tak pernah, mungkin tak faham lah ya. Unless Isham faham lah kot. Okay. Okay. If not, I don't blame you. It took me about a couple of times and session untuk memahami ni. So I'll start with this nice quote. Dia kata, the true meaning of life, we are visitors on this planet. We're here for 90 or 100 years at the very most. During that period, we must try to do something good, something useful with our lives. If you can contribute to other people's happiness, you'll find the true goal, the true meaning of life, by Dalai Lama. So very interesting. But I like to start today dengan memberikan sedikit, buat satu ritual ya kawan-kawan. Ritual ini is what I like to do every time I'm going to do this session macam ni, is to take time untuk menghargai dan bersyukur kepada siapa yang kita nak berterima kasih, who we want to say thank you to, and to the things that we bersyukur, we are grateful for. Why is this very important? Is sebab recently I had a fall. I jatuh basikal, and I realized that that jatuh basikal could have been really, really traumatic, really, really bad, but it was not. It was not time yet for me. So I rasa macam God gave me a second chance. Tuhan telah memberikan saya second chance to actually do something good. And instead of being fearful, instead of saying I'm not good enough, it's time for me to stop and be grateful. So there's a saying yang mengatakan that bila kita bersyukur, kita tak akan rasa takut, tak akan rasa tak cukup. And that means that when we are grateful, there is no fear. They cannot happen at the same time. So let's take a minute to think about who we want to be grateful for and what we want to be grateful for. But the first thing that kita nak be grateful for is, let's take this moment because it's Friday, kita ambil masa untuk be grateful.
Assalamualaikum. Gimana?
Be grateful to Yang Maha Berkuasa, to God Almighty, and then think about one person that you want to be grateful for and one thing you're grateful for. Okay, so take a reflection of about 1 minute from now. Who is that one thing that you want to be grateful for? And one person you want to be grateful for. So for me, I would like to be grateful for this computer. This computer is membolehkan saya to be speaking to all of you here right now. It's a material thing, but instead of me thinking that I don't have enough, I'm grateful for the computer. The second thing that I'm grateful for is my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law was here to help me out, and to do. My wife is away. She's here to help me out. So I'm very, very grateful for her. A person like her. So I'm gonna throw this to Isham. Isham, is there something that you want to be grateful for?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, boleh.
Of course, I'm grateful to Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala for giving me the health and rezeki so far in my life, and also the opportunity to meet up with you all in the group, and I think it's a blessing.
Thank you. Anybody else?
Okay, guys. I want to be grateful to having this space to talk about things, even though it's not that many people. But sometimes I don't see the quantity, or rather quality. Okay, so Nash, thanks for the space.
Shah, anything you want to say? Anybody wants to say anything? Asmawi?
Yeah, yes. One thing that I want to be grateful for is actually my wife. She has always been there to support me, and most of the thing when I'm away, she's always there to take care of things at homes and for the children. Even though the children are now dah besar-besar pun, dia masih lagi menjaga mereka. That is one thing I'm grateful for. And I also want to be grateful for is that I feel so lucky. Saya rasa saya sungguh bernasib baiklah. Saya pun sihat, dalam syukur walaupun ada sedikit penyakit. Tetapi I feel that I'm better off than many people around me. And even though saya hidup sederhana, tapi saya rasa lagi banyak orang susah di sana, dan saya bersyukur kepada Allah Ta'ala kerana rezeki saya pun masih lagi dimurahkan lagi dan masih lagi disayangi. That is one thing I'm very grateful for lah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I still have to stop for a while. Driving. Okay. Okay. Let me stop. Okay. I have two group of people that I want to be very grateful for. First, my wife, because very supportive. Because I'm very mobile. Besides that, even I'm at home, I will spend about at least daily minimum of 5 hours in front of my computer. So it seems like very busy all the time. So she's very understanding. Secondly, is another group of I call it a group of brothers in my family. We are all in the business since 10 years ago. So we are very united during ups and downs. We struggle, and then during our bad time, we get united and we have each other until we reach. From the day one, we have few people. Now we have about more than altogether is more than 500 now. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, terima kasih. Yang Rafida, you want to say anything?
Okay, dah habis ke tadi?
Ya.
Okay, Assalamualaikum semua. Apa yang saya rasa saya patut bersyukur adalah pada Allah sebenarnya, yang mana dia bagi saya kemudahan setiap pergerakan.
This is very, very important. I want to talk about aspiration today. Why I want to talk about aspiration is because benda ni is the whole macam the start of everything, aspiration. So I think semua orang boleh relate that masa kita kecil kita ada aspiration. Maybe we want to get 5 A's for SPM, or penilaian sekolah rendah, and 9 A's for SPM, or that's an aspiration, or you want to win something. So aspiration is a very strong hope of achieving something. And aspiration ni tidak berhenti. Aspiration ni ada macam-macam jenis aspiration. I want to show you this one very interestingly sebab this man on your right, his name is Bill Gates, right? And his current aspiration is to end polio, and it's just unbelievable. So his hope of achieving something is to end polio, and he enrolled many people in all over the world to join dia punya aspiration, including in Malaysia, a man named Zainal Abidin. Semua orang kenal Zainal Abidin?
Ya, kenal.
Kenal lah. So if you look at tepi-tepi bus, perhentian bus, you'll see this poster. And this was a big gap last time. This polio thing was a very big gap, and he is very close to closing and ending this polio. But you look at this, he wouldn't be this person if he not started something that is even bigger than himself. And it's called a PC in every home. So a PC in every home ni. I want to click this video so you see the original aspiration yang telah disebutkan oleh Bill Gates. And dia telah said that this is my aspiration and I want you to join me in this aspiration. Okay, so dia belum calculate anything, he just has an idea and dia ada satu hope and dia nak buat benda ni. So let's have a look at this video, and this video is dia enroll my co-founder and say let's do this together. Alright, so let's have a look. Yeah.
We're gonna put a computer on every desk in
Alright.
every home. It's not
Nice.
worth it to go back to business school. And it was the vision that Bill, I don't know, maybe it'd been repeated before that, but it sticks in my mind. It's the thing he said to me that got me to stay, was the compelling talent and the compelling vision, which I'm very thankful for.
So you will see what he says, compelling talent and compelling vision. Compelling vision is apa yang kita katakan aspiration. And a compelling vision is compelling aspiration. Compelling talent is the red dot. So Bill Gates is a red dot, the compelling talent, and compelling vision is what is he's trying to achieve. So he finds Steve Ballmer, kawan dia umur sama, and said, let's do this together. So this is a clear aspiration. Bagi saya, this is a clear aspiration. And what is most important is that he basically moved on from this aspiration to the next one that he wanted to create, which is ending polio. All right. So let's go to...
Nash, I have one question.
Yeah.
When I say compelling expression, compelling here is a pull factor or push factor? Kalau you can describe.
Oh, compel maknanya it's a pull factor. Compelling is a pull
Puller.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So very good question. Thank you very much. Very good question. So is membuatkan orang enroll to that. So Steve Ballmer ni bukan orang yang, Steve Ballmer is a person smarter than him. Apparently he's smarter than Bill Gates. So dia nak juga Mamat masuk. Okay. So all this work that he did, from the PC story to the changing the world to a better place kind of story. But the thing is, it doesn't mean that you can't do it together, right? Now that kita tahu that dia buat Microsoft dan dia buat polio, why can't our world, kita sekarang ni, kita buat together? Kita punya aspiration could be for business and also for the better of humanity. Betul tak betul?
Yeah.
Betul.
Yeah.
Alright. So I want to share one more, an aspiration that is very vivid tau, sebab this work on aspiration is sangat penting. And it's very hard to tunjuk and to express, but it's based on orang punya example, then we can see here. So aspiration dia kata sini, our competitors are not in China but in American Silicon Valley. First, we should position Alibaba as a global website. What does that mean? Global website, maksudnya his positioning and his aspiration for Alibaba is global. Alright? And we need to learn the hardworking spirit of Silicon Valley. So now he's actually saying to everybody yang not only we are global, but we are going to mimic yang Silicon Valley. And last is Chinese brains are just good as theirs. So dia kata we are going to position and show Alibaba to the world. So their punya aspiration is so big that it's just not for local. You guys understand, right? So dia kata if we are a good team and know what we want to do, we can beat government agencies and big famous companies. So this is very good video. I think you can get the link, Crocodile in the Yangtze. But here's what he said. If we are a good team and know what we want to do, that means that's the core value of Alibaba. The core value is a good team and know what we want to do. Core values. So aspiration ni ada link to mission and vision and values, yeah. So something that we build, right? The last one is he said this. So the goal is Alibaba will IPO in 2002. This is what I understand as aspirational visibility. Maknanya, bila dia bina business, dia tahu how far to go, visible. How far is the vision? When is where are we going to bring this company? That is aspirational visibility. So I want to take this chance to clarify kalau ada, if Jimmy is okay right now, just tell me bila to ask Dr. Wong, if Dr. Wong is around, what is aspirational visibility? Is that okay, Jimmy?
Doctor is in meeting. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Never mind.
Okay, maybe I share a little bit of my journey, Nash. Okay. Okay, you see, like the day you start your entrepreneur, you choose to be your own boss, you don't want to kerja with people. Your company, you're not clear one, you don't have a vision, mission, but just that stage you want to survive. Okay?
Yeah.
So because of that, you slowly do your best to make yourself a compatible good so that people buy your service and product. Okay? So slowly when your service and product is good, you evolve again, you change again. So in other words, aspiration is like what Nash just said, that there's one word I like it. You have something in your heart you want to do, but you don't know the end result. You just know that you want to do it. So step by step, you take a step, you take a step, you take a step. But because of you know your direction, it slowly you will see what the end you want. For me, okay, 4 years ago when I go IMOC, I know that I want to invest into equity. Okay, so there I start my journey of investment. But I know if I do not do incubation and help the company who I invest, then they will not allow me to invest. Okay, then because of I want to invest, I do incubation. Okay, after I do incubation, I ask myself, what is my drive? What is my end goal? Slowly, I find that apa yang my aspiration, my end result is, of course, making money, but what do I want to achieve? Slowly, I find out that my aspiration is to share the MOC methodology of equity investment to grow the company. Okay, why I doing this? Then I find out in my heart, I know already. The reason I do this is I believe everybody is wealthy one. No one is miskin punya. Okay, God create us. It's already tell us that we are abundance one. Okay, but how? How? Ada cara yang do you have a fair and transparent way to make everybody wealthy in this earth? In this earth, everybody, you know, talk about everybody, you know. If Earth have 70 billion population, do we have a way which is transparent, fair, and everybody can accept universe one? I think this is the one. Because I want to see everybody that is wealthy, no orang miskin in the earth. I mean, start from Malaysia lah. Okay, that's why. That's my end. When I walk, then only I find out this is my end result. That's why I understand already why I invest into PCB. PCB is an education platform who teach this this way of abundance. Okay, that's why my end result I want to see is at least 30 million population in Malaysia. There's no one is miskin. That's why I'm achieving. But how do I do that? Because people can only create wealth through entity company. That's why we share this methodology how the boss bring the company to public, then the boss as a founder proper share the other. Then is as an employee got the ESOS, you know, employee option scheme. When the company go IPO, employees still got money. So it's a vehicle to make money for everybody. That's why my aspiration is I want to share this to all entrepreneurs so that
hoping that they make a choice to bring their company to IPO, that IPO will not just benefit the entrepreneur, the founder, the family, tapi, the staff, the management, the stakeholder, the investor, whoever involved, whoever invested into the company. So that's my aspiration. The end result I want to see. What happened to my action? Slowly, like Jack Ma. The end result we want to see is you have to build an e-commerce platform to bring millions of SME, China SME to the world. That is a quantified result, you know. You can quantify one, you know.
Yep.
I think that's yeah. Like Bill Gates, every PC, every home has one PC. Betul tak, Nash?
Yeah. So what he's saying is every home has a Microsoft Windows.
Oh, not PC. Sorry. Okay.
Basically, a PC in every home is semua orang boleh pakai komputer menggunakan Microsoft Windows as the right. So dia nak supaya semua orang dapat menggunakan komputer secara murah by giving them access to Microsoft operating system, right?
Okay.
And to do that, they must have PC lah in every home.
Like now, Bill Gates' latest aspiration is end polio. It's something that's so big yet quantifiable. Betul tak, Nash?
Yes.
Like every Microsoft, every home has a PC who use Microsoft. If this earth have 3 billion home, that means he's prepared to sell 3 billions of Microsoft. It's very quantifiable, yet very big, and yet very touching to majority of humanity. I think that would explain more his aspiration for me lah, as per now.
Could you, Jimmy, since you are also a board of director of a company called ALPS Medical Group, right?
Yeah.
And the red dot is very aspirational.
Yes.
Maybe you can share his name and his aspiration and how he wants to do it. Yeah.
Okay. There's a company called Ups Global Holdings and Berhad by one of our MOC alumni called Dr. Tam. Okay, Dr. Tam is Chinese medicine come Western medicine graduate from Guangzhou, China. Okay, after graduated, he also start his aesthetic boutique. Okay, clinic. So from there, you know, he's a doctor, he's an entrepreneur. Okay, then his aesthetic clinic at the end, a few years ago, go venture into stem cell, helping his patient to use stem cell to revitalize their life. Okay, so after Dr. Tam attended MOC, he found a new aspiration. He want to prolong humanity life to all, but in a cheaper price. You guys will be very surprised. If you go for stem cell, one injection a year, okay, maybe it costs you at least 50,000 RM. Because stem cell it got two functions so far. One is if you don't have sickness, it will revitalize your life. Because human body, we study, you can live up to 120 years. Okay, but because of our lifestyle, the food we eat, we sleep late, we don't exercise, so the age of our life are reducing. Okay, if by stem cell, you really use stem cell, you can live up to 120 years. If your body have sickness, you also can use stem cell to fight the diseases. Okay, there's two functions. So after MOC, Dr. Tam apply business model into his company. That's why he set up a Ups Global. Okay, how he bring medical to all humanity. Imagine, guys, if you guys are healthy, okay, every year you go to Ups to do body checkup. Okay, maybe the body checkup is $4,000 RM. Okay, every year you go, because Ups have one technology. It can detect your body's cancer stage. Because cancer got 4 stages, you know. 5 stage 0, very healthy. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's 4, usually it's the end already. apps have a technical who can detect your health condition of 40 diseases, major diseases at what stage of the cancer cell in your body. Stage 0, stage 0.1, 0.2, 0.9, 1, 1.5, 1.7 is very accurate, you know. We call it precise medical, okay? Imagine if you come to us to medical checkup, the price haven't fixed yet, let's say 4,000 per year. Every year you come, I do your detection. If no cancer again. Let's say the 5th year you come, you got cancer. Hey, stage 2, this one come out already. If you got that, because the previous 4 years, you come to my clinic to check. If you kena there's the cancer, stage 2, stage 3, if you kena already, because we can detect, we will use stem cell free to help you to cure that. That's why we are making medical very affordable to everybody. Condition is every year you come to do medical check only and buy our medical the medical checkup card, maybe 4,000-5,000 RM per year. That's why we are turning that into our business model to reach out to all humanity. You know, in case anything wrong, you can use stem cell to cure the disease. So that's his aspiration to bringing health and affordable medication to humanity if something is wrong. If not, you can cancel already. Very hard to you know what I mean. Of course, you can buy insurance, but if you're gonna cancel stage 3, the insurance company will pay you money. Then you go and do other traditional Western one, okay, chemo lah, other thing lah, correct not? But stem cell, knowing stem cell is one of the alternative more effective. Apps will do that for you if you are our customer. So that's the business model that he's trying to apply.
Okay, so just to summarize, dua perkara yang berlaku hari ini just now. So one is the personal aspiration of Jimmy pun yang dia kata dia ada satu aspirasi yang nak see everybody kaya raya. Semua orang India 30.
Tak ada orang miskin.
Tak ada orang miskin.
Yeah. Right. Kaya raya means at least millionaire. I mean, one family, 1 millionaire, all the children, all the basic necessity take care lah. Rumah ada, kereta ada, betul lah. So that is my definition. At least every family can be millionaire in Malaysia.
So there's the way to do that for him. Dia rasa nampak sangat because dua cara. Satu, the boss. Maybe Isham atau Mustaqim.
Company.
You are the boss. You're the founder of the company. You become wealthy dan kaya raya. Number one. Number two is the employee of the company. Asmawi ada 400 orang.
Right? Yes, everybody enjoy ESOS.
Everybody in Asmawi's company, Irkas ada ESOS. So you imagine kalau dia drive the company and you are wealthy, your people also become wealthy. Yeah.
Also, Nash, beside the ESOS, we can also open a special co-founder round for all employees to invest. Cheap. You know what I mean? Besides, they wait for the ESOS to happen, the company. When the company start berhad, we can open a cheap round co-founder to let everybody pump their money in. From that day onward, they know they're part of the share owner of the company. They work hard. Don't have to wait for IPO. Betul tak?
Betul.
It's always design.
So apa yang Jimmy cakap is aspirational visibility. So what I understand by visibility is berapa jauh kita boleh tengok. Number one, that how far can you see in terms of numbers, kan, quantifiable numbers. So dia nampak ni, IPO is in 1 round, 2 round, 3 round, 4 round. This is probably 5 years contohnya. So that's how far you can see. That's the visibility. Can you see this? Can Jack Ma see this? Can Bill Gates see this? Can Alps Medical Group see this? So bila you boleh nampak ni, you boleh letakkan dia berdasarkan quantifiable, then you have an aim. So your aspiration now become numbers. So macam cakap number 2 is, kalau mungkin this co-founder round, kalau tak ada ESOS, you can also invite your staff to do a special co-founder round.
No, Nash. Even with ESOS, co-founder round, you can open one more special round. ESOS is when the company go IPO, then when you give to them. But imagine if you open a special co-founder round, everyone from start they own a little bit of this company share as per their affordable
investment 5,000 ke apa ke, kan, you can break down mah, kan.
Yeah.
So from there they start to work for their company. You know, they could
So,
be a 0.01% of a share. It's still their company.
so nampak COF ni, it would be a round before COF or same round as COF?
Yeah, a special round. Yeah.
Special round, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we learn at POC, and we go deeper at this in MOC. Kita tak cerita pasal ESOS masa kat POC tu hari, but
Yeah.
later on the calculation and what Jimmy means. So aspirational visibility. The next one is aspirational visibility. Do you see your business that far? Can you see how far you can go? So that's why the power of having aspiration and the quantity number. So before, one more thing is the purpose of our lives to add value to the people of this generation and those that follow. So apa perkataan yang paling penting kat sini? The purpose of our life. So the meaning
Add
of
value.
is to add value to the people. So kita punya aspiration is always to add value to the people, right? So that's why sometimes bila orang tu buat presentation, and presentation dia tak ada aspirational piece, that's probably how hard it is to actually attract and enroll. Macam tadi Asmawi tanya, right? Very, very enrolling. You must create aspirational that add value. The other thing that I want to talk about is aspirational clarity. Maknanya, aspirational clarity is how deep, berapa dalam can you go? How deep can you go?
Nesh.
Yeah.
Sorry. I add something. Sorry, I interrupt you.
Sure.
Asmawi, just now you say something really touched me. You say you have a group of brotherhood, okay? From a few people until 500 people. You see, you guys are visionary. But what is the difference between vision and aspiration is what result you want all these 500 brotherhood to be? Everybody be millionaire? That's vision is you see something. Aspiration is what result you want to see, what result you want to put in what you see. If I were you, I don't know. I want this 500 brother of mine all become millionaire at least. There's some quantified thing that you can 500 of you can together achieve. You know what I mean? Macam a few months ago, me and Nash found out that we want to quantify our aspiration. Then we put a figure there. We want to help 100 entrepreneurs to go IPO with a unicorn 1 billion RM. So there's something that we want to see what happened to our vision. If you ask me, the difference between vision and aspiration is starting when you start as an entrepreneur, you start a company, you just have vision, you don't have aspiration one. Because you want to see that only. But you don't know how to put result in. Slowly when you see that, then you know already. You know already. I don't know what you want to do with all your brother, but since you have a brother already, but what you want everybody to achieve at the end, that's something that you need to ask yourself.
Okay.
Sorry, Nash, sorry. Go on. Yeah.
That's really good because Asmawi boleh nampak, maybe you and your directors of the company boleh nampak apa impact that you're going to do to these people, your 500 brothers too.
Yep.
Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine the lives you change. Imagine as we leave this earth, apa orang akan kata about what we did for them. That's what it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So clarity is about the activities, apa perlu buat, the action plan. So based on this number, you nampak 6 million, 8 million, 13 million, 8 million, 40 million. These are all numbers of the profit KPI contohnya. So apa activity yang perlu dibuat is clarity. So when we talk about this, I want to clarity is about the steps to take every single way, every single round, the steps to do. So that's why it's very powerful. Because I found out many companies, they start business, they tak ada quantifiable numbers to move forward. So that's why this is important. Yeah. All right. So to finalize, to do this, what's next is think aspiration. Because this work that kita buat is very, very aspirational work. This thing that we do on earth is aspiration pun. So why don't we start to think aspiration apa yang kita nak buat? Basically, who do you want to help tadi? Who does Isham and Mustaqim and Azian, who do you want to help? Jimmy is very clear. He wants to help 30 million Malaysians. So it's got to be beyond money, this aspiration. Macam stem cell, to make stem cell affordable for humanity. It's not about money. Dia tak boleh calculate that based on money. But it's based on helping people on the world. And then when you know...
Nash, sorry. Nash. If I can help 30 million family to be millionaire, sure, I make money already. That one money is an automatic result. You know what I mean? If I boleh help them lah, betul tak?
Betul, yes.
Macam Jack Ma, if he really can bring millions of SME to the world, definitely money is there already. Betul tak? Betul tak?
Macam if you look at Bill Gates, he says a PC in every home. It's so aspirational. Dia nak everybody menggunakan computer, literate, but money will come lah because everybody use Microsoft Windows.
If you sell million, sure money is in already. Betul tak?
And then he said, and then one day Bill Gates was labeled a devil sebab Microsoft was conquering the world. Do you remember that? He was labeled a Satan because everyone used Microsoft. And
we got disrupt the market.
Yeah. It was very funny. I was very young then because we were looking at Microsoft and Bill Gates' story. So that's pretty much it. Just think aspiration and then put some goals and steps. And this is where after we finish POC, MOC, what is next to do is actually, ladies and gentlemen, is sorry. Are you still seeing this? What? Where am I? Are you still seeing the screen?
Yep. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Create Precession. Yeah.
Sebab I tiba-tiba terhilang the screen. Sorry guys. Where's my screen? Okay. So what I was trying to say is, here it is. What I was trying to say is, at the end of the day, is what's next for us, right? What's next for us is what do we want to do next? Is to make sure that we continue this work, the aspirational work, and make a difference to the world, and keep continuing this work that we do. So what I love about what we do is, later on, if you are jumping on board in the incubation work, punya advisory work, we do this together, where Dr. Wong also formulate 38 things to make sure our business become aspirational clarity and visibility. All right, so I think that's about it hari ini. If we can have one word, if Dr. Wong is busy, then it's okay. Is there anything that we want to say or ask before we close today? This aspiration. Ada apa-apa soalan? Atau we'll just go one round and you can ask question. If not, you just say what I got today. What struck me today. Boleh? Kita start dengan Isham. Ada soalan?
Not really. It's just that I get to know more about aspiration now lah. I think after this session. Of course, when you say compelling is now, that's a most the word that strikes me today lah. Compelling. Compelling to me, actually, instead of you say it's now is a pull factor. To me, it's also a driving factor for you to proceed in life, in whatever we do. I think that's about it lah.
Thank you. Ada siapa lagi? Want to ask a question? Anything? Shah, what struck you? What struck you?
What struck me, one thing, what Jimmy was saying, that having aspiration and vision is not wholesome unless we know what are the results that we wanted to achieve at the end of the day.
Quantify one. Can quantify
Yes.
the vision.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. That's all.
Thank you. Siapa lagi would like to say something? Atau
I would like to say, what strikes me, I don't know, maybe maybe I may be right or wrong, but the way I look at it, aspiration will be a driving force to drive your energy to work, to move forward.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes,
True.
yes.
I
Yes.
agree.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, sebab that's what we say, beyond self, beyond money. Beyond self, beyond money, macam you, is beyond you already. It's about the 400, 500 people tu. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes,
Beyond self, beyond
yes.
money.
Not just the 400, you know. Imagine that 400 have family member. So a family member of 4, you're touching 2,000 people, you know. That's something that really, you know, very huge, you know what I mean? So if
Yeah.
that 2,000 people helped by you with a quantified result of millionaire,
Yep. Good. Okay. Azian said, what struck me today is to put aspiration beyond, big aspiration, beyond money, not only to survive. Not only to survive. All right. So yeah, so that's what it is. Jimmy, you have any one last words? Okay. If anybody else want to say anything? All right. Tak ada, eh? Alright. So what struck me today is that how big is aspiration, and how important the word aspiration, visibility and clarity ni. Because benda ni lah yang that eluded me, maknanya I tak faham until I actually start to understand. And the whole work that MOC creates, yang namanya basic dia, and the basis is aspiration. Aspiration that change the world, that change humanity, that change our mindset. And then at the same time, when we have quantifiable numbers, we can make a lot of people kaya raya, become wealthy at the same time. So that's
Yes,
why this
yes.
is important, this word aspiration.
yes, yes.
Okay, so as like the bee, everybody, kita ada satu goal, and the bee's goal is to go to the nectar, and dia tanpa dia tahu sebenarnya dekat kaki dia tu kena pollen, and the pollen go and pollinate the world, pollination happens, and that's his purpose. So manusia pula is to go towards the goal, and we will then at the same time the true purpose will happen for us. So
And this whole process of the bee called Precession, kan?
betul.
That's why our company name Precession Capital Berhad, okay? Next, you are the one who think of this name, kan? Precession.
Yes.
Okay, awesome, man. Awesome, man. That's one is our red dot, our spirit, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody love Nash.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. It's already time.
Okay. Okay.
And thank you for being here. Till the next
Yep.
topic, we will share with you the next topic. We'll always share some topic and then just jump on board. I will tell you when. But there will be one thing that we're going to do is kita akan